Hey there, good to see you again. In today's video, we're going to explore an exciting activity called the Anecdote activity. Get ready to learn how this activity can engage students and make the class content more relatable and memorable. Let's dive right in and start with an overview of the Anecdote activity. The Anecdote activity involves providing students with a compelling impersonal anecdote that relates to the content of the class. This anecdote can be an interesting fact, a case study, or a news story that grabs the student's attention and sparks their interest. The purpose of the Anecdote activity is to engage students and create a sense of curiosity and relevance to the class content. By presenting a real-world story or example, the activity aims to make the subject matter more relatable and memorable for students. It can also serve as a hook to introduce new topics or concepts, setting the stage for deeper exploration and learning. Students tend to enjoy the Anecdote activity for several reasons. Firstly, it grabs their attention and piques their curiosity, making the class content more engaging from the start. Anecdotes provide real-life examples that students can relate to, helping them see the practical applications and implications of what they are learning. Teachers like you find the Anecdote activity valuable for various reasons. Firstly, it helps to generate interest and enthusiasm for the class content, setting a positive tone for the lesson. Anecdotes can also serve as a bridge between abstract concepts and real-world applications, making the material more accessible and relevant to students. Here are the steps to successfully implement the Anecdote activity in your classroom. Step 1. Select a relevant anecdote. Choose an anecdote that is compelling, relatable, and directly connected to the class content. It can be an interesting fact, a case study, a news story, or any other narrative that captures students' attention and highlights the significance of the topic. Step 2. Introduce the anecdote. Begin the class by presenting the anecdote to the students. Provide a brief overview and context to help them understand the relevance and importance of the story. Step 3. Engage students. Encourage students to actively listen and engage with the anecdote. Ask thought-provoking questions or encourage them to reflect on their own experiences or opinions related to the topic. Step 4. Relate to class content. Connect the anecdote to the specific concepts, theories, or skills that will be covered in the class. Highlight the connections between the story and the learning objectives. Step 5. Explore implications. Facilitate a discussion or activity that encourages students to analyze and reflect on the implications of the anecdote. This can involve critical thinking, problem-solving, or further exploration of related topics. Step 6. Transition to class content. Use the anecdote as a transition point to introduce the main topic or lesson of the day. Relate the insights gained from the anecdote to the broader class content, reinforcing the relevance and importance of what students will be learning. The Anecdote activity does not require specific tools or materials. However, it can be helpful to have visual aids or supplementary materials related to the anecdote, such as images, videos, or news articles. These can enhance the presentation and discussion of the anecdote. Additionally, creating a supportive and interactive classroom environment is essential for the success of this activity. Variation 1. Student-generated anecdotes. Instead of providing the anecdote yourself, encourage students to find and share relevant anecdotes that relate to the class content. This promotes student engagement and allows for a diverse range of perspectives and examples. Variation 2. Group discussions. Divide students into small groups and have them discuss the implications and applications of the anecdote. Each group can present their findings to the class, fostering collaboration and critical thinking skills. Variation 3. Role-playing or scenario-based activities. Build upon the anecdote by creating role-playing or scenario-based activities where students can apply the concepts they have learned. This allows for hands-on learning and deeper understanding of the subject matter. Variation 4. Reflective writing. Ask students to write a reflection on the anecdote, discussing their thoughts, insights, and connections to the class content. This encourages personal reflection and can be used as a basis for further class discussions or assignments. Remember, the Anecdote activity is a powerful tool to engage students, make the class content relatable, and foster critical thinking. Give it a try in your classroom and let the magic unfold. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more educational content. See you next time.